Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. So in the previous video, in the Google Classroom usage in mobile, I have explained you clearly about the usage of Google Classroom in a simple way for teachers. So in this video, I'll explain you how Google Classroom can be used for students. So for that, we have to install the Google Classroom app and the page will be displayed like this. So click on plus here. So join the class because we are a student and we have a class code already sent by the faculty to us. Next, click on join. So we'll be joined like this and we can see the mainstream here. So this is what we can see, the mainstream like this. So we can share something with the class by clicking on share with your class here. We can also add attachments to this if you want to share something like any notice or circular or whatever. Next, going to classwork. So here in the first unit, under the first unit topic, first unit's notes is posted. Under the first unit notes is posted, and we have assignment number 1 which is due today at 6:29 p.m. So let me click on assignment number 1 and this is the attachment. It's for here we have 10 points for that. So after that, so add attachment, we can add or take photo or whatever. So I'll be taking photo of a plain paper like this and I will send it. Yes, like that we can send after writing then an answer on a sheet, or we can also send any PDF file. This may take some time depending on our wish. Yes, after that we can send through the option like hand in. Click on hand in. So 2 attachments will be submitted for assignment number 1. So here we have our work which is given by our faculty, and here we have, so we can also send like that, or you can cancel it, simply remove, and we can send only our attachment like that. So as the teacher has given as make a copy, so we had 2 attachments here. So let me click on hand in to submit. Hand in. Yes, the work is submitted. Yes, your work assignment number 1 .jpg. So we have submitted like this, handed in, done late. So we have sent it late because 6:28 p.m. was the work assigned for us. So we have done late, that is what we get here. Okay, so if you want to unsubmit, we can also click on unsubmit and refresh. These options will be there. Next, going back, so going back to people, only teachers, we can see teachers are one teacher is available here. So if there are any other students, we can also see, as now we have only one student, and when click on this we have many options. To do option will be there. To do, we can do whatever the work we can assign and what we have done. So if there are many works to be done, so we can see in the to do what are the pending works that can be done, that to be done. And here we have settings, and these are other options which are not necessary. So in this way the students can use the Google Classroom in an efficient manner, and like that this is for one subject. And we have another like that. If there are 6 subjects in a semester, a student can access many subjects like that, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 subjects for them. So this is what regarding the Google Classroom usage of students. So I think I am clear in explaining. So the students can use this Google Classroom platform in an effective manner. So that's all regarding the Google Classroom. Thank you very much for listening to this video with patience. And one more thing, an email for every work done will be sent to our Gmail ID for student as well as for teacher. So that is an indication. And also updates from this app will be getting to us as soon as a student submits an assignment or whatever. So this is what regarding the Google Classroom for students. So in the next video I'll explain how a grading can be given by the faculty to the assignment which is submitted by the students. Thank you very much. Please do like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.